sit next to each other. So
I can move.
And just one of you pick one computer, and one of you click on this link here for this Zongle. Once you get there, we're gonna play a little game. And I've used this as a review game in EIO class, and there's some research behind it. It uses a lot of randomness, so a lot of times when you ask a question in class, as soon as the answer comes, there's research, cognitive research, that says students' attention falls after they get the answer. So it's kind of like their attention span peaks, they get the answer to the question, and then it drops off, and they lose attention. But this game supposedly uses randomness in a way that keeps their attention peaked throughout the game. So I've used it as a review game at the end of units in class. And of course, remember, I'm teaching EIO class, so we do it in groups, so it's pretty interactive. So when you get here to the page, once you click on that link, plug in the session ID and the session password.
They're already there.
Already there? Okay, and then pick a team.
Doesn't matter which one you pick?
No.
You only get one choice.
Yeah.
Well,
it removes the other one. So.
Yeah, it removes the other one. So the first person gets 3 choices.
Yeah. So it takes a little bit of time to figure out how to set it up, but I think it's pretty user-friendly on the teacher side to have the questions. So, and we're not going to get the music here very far. There's great music that plays.
But we get Perry's answer, which is...
So are we all supposed to go under there?
No, we're just supposed to have one.
He's just doing one at a time.
But if you want to do it in the middle, then it's easier to see.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. So this is the question that I used in the GE 110 class that I did in the fall with Troy Smith. I'm not going to give you any instruction, but what I want you to do is with your team.
Mark, can you give us a session ID again?
Oh, sorry.
Well, no, it won't let you because all the teams are full.
Oh, yeah, only one person per team can log in. Just one per team. One per team.
I mean, you could. I've done my whole class. Everybody logs in. I've had 20 people logged in at a time.
Harry's got a different one where you do individuals. He'll show you in a minute. But this is for teams. But that's what's called the Zongle Team Play Game Show. Okay, so without any instruction, what I want you to do is decide which you think this argument is, what kind of argument it is. Talk to your group. Explain which answer you think it is and why. And then as a group, you got to pick an answer and plug it into your computer. We'll see how this works. All right?
Authority.
If you got to say why, man.
Right here.
We're invoking the doctor's position.
They all said it.
They all said it, so it must be true. No clear analogy.
There's no particulars. It's just I was diagnosed a second time.
So Team A's got an answer. Team B's got an answer. Team C. Okay. Now.
So how did you see they had an answer?
It's highlighted up on the board.
It's highlighted up on the board. Okay. Now, if you get the answer correct, you're going to get 5 points, which you can kind of see at the top of the screen here. Okay. If you get the answer wrong, you're going to get 0 points. Okay. But the next question is, if you get the answer correct and you gamed it and you decide to game your answer, use the word game, not gamble, right? Okay. If you game your answer and the spinner comes out, it's either white or blue, and if it lands on blue, you're going to get 10 points. So it's double or nothing. Okay. Double or nothing. All right. So right now, you get to choose. Are you going to game your answer, yes or no?
So we can do double or nothing.
I think we're right.
So
no,
if
but
you
what
don't
if
game
we get it right,
the correct
then
answer,
we're
it's
all
5
10
points.
points. But even if
If
we
you
do right,
game, you get the correct answer and the no, you get 10 points.
we have a Boolean option. If we do double or nothing.
What's not gaming?
You're not risking your points. So if we get it right, we get 5 points. If we game it and it chooses it for us, then we get 10 points. It just is going to do a Boolean selection about whether or not we game. It's just gambling. Get a 50% chance when we game it. If we already have the right answer,
we don't believe it.
Okay,
that's
Team
just
C.
kind of exciting.
Going or not going? Game, not game. Team C. Game.
Come on, Team C. Let's Team C.
Game it.
Okay, not gaming. Okay, here we go. And you can see it up here on the screen. I don't know, but down here in the bottom right-hand corner, these are the bubbles I'm using to move through the game.
The sequence.
Okay, now the next step is we get to see what everybody's answer is. Okay, and everybody's picked the same answer. And the nice thing about about this is usually when we get to this point, if everybody's got it wrong, I'll just go back and most of the time I've got 4 answers up here rather than just 3. But if everybody gets it wrong, I'll just say, well, go back and think again, and you can move backwards in the game question. So let them think of it again and reconsider.
Try again.
Yeah. But let's see, you guys are pretty smart. Yeah, okay, you got it. Right, good job. So Team C is winning. Now, our spinner comes out, and then for 10 points, we spin it.
Why?
Totally
Why?
different.
Rachel was that too.
If they game
Yeah, but now you're gambling for 10 points.
Oh! And it's white, so you get 0 points.
Yeah, we win. Did you do that more fun?
Okay?
So, both of us get 0?
Gambling is wrong, guys.
It's gaming. It's gaming.
Yeah, so if you get the correct answer and you game your answer, and it has to land on blue to get points. So if it lands on white, you don't get any points.
You said what?
Okay?
I did.
Okay. All right. Next question. So now you know how it works. Next question. We're going to make this one. I'm going to change it. We'll make it worth 7 points. Talk to your group. What answer is the correct answer, and why do you think so?
I'll see whether it's true or false. I was going to say.
I think on your computer screen, you can see.
Yeah, they see us.
You see it better. Sometimes the whole question doesn't show up.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
What do you mean particulars? What is that?
If you're teaching distance ed, you can do this, like Skype them on one for the audio, and then they each have it. So they don't need to all be in the same room.
Yeah.
Obviously, particulars one here.
Are we meant to add
Gotta be particular.
Yeah, they all show.
Okay, here we go. Number 2 question. All right, gaming or not gaming? So I changed it. This question's worth 7 points up here. So if you get the correct answer and it lands on blue, it'll be 14 points. 14.
It's like Satan up there.
Well, this is trying to keep people awake part.
Okay, Team C, gaming, not gaming. Not gaming. Okay, here we go. Okay, there's possible answers. All right, we'll see who got the correct answer. And the correct answer is. Okay, argument for particular.
Oh.
If you want to know why, then go teach GE 110. Okay, and now our spinner comes out. We'll see if Team A gets 14 points.
So I've had my whole class, we're all like this dancing.
Oh, no way.
Team A. Okay, we got one more question here. One more question. Choose fast.
So how come it doesn't have okay, who's the score? So A has 14, we have 7.
And I'm going to make this one more.
You didn't gamble.
9
Yes,
points.
they did.
Well, they did, and they won.
I'm very jealous.
Talk to your group. Which answer is the correct answer and why do you think so? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick an answer. Pick an answer. Ready, choose. Ready, choose. There we go. Okay, gaming or not gaming? This will be worth 18 points. Correct answer plus 18 points.
What?
All right, here we go. Okay, there's the answers, and the correct answer is. Okay, argument finality. Okay, let's see if Team A gets 18 points. White or blue? White or blue? White or blue?
So you didn't.
Come on, sooner rather than later.
And it's nice when you
Oh, we got it wrong? What was that?
Oh!
That's what happened.
Okay, and the winner is, there we go, Team B.
Came from behind.
Alright, so there's actually a lot of other things you can do with the game. But it's interesting just with the level of engagement you can get with the students in the class. And actually, if you stop and you talk through the questions and you talk about why a certain answer was the correct answer, I mean, you can do a lot of the start of all of it. Yeah.
Can you do more than 3 teams?
Oh yeah, you can do as many teams as I don't know that there's a limit.
I've had 20 doing it.
And does it save the games? Like you create an account and it saves your
Yeah,
game?
right. So you create an account and it's free and it saves all the games and everything. Yeah.
So, does it cost any money?
I think you said it's free.
It's free.
It's free. Yeah, totally free. Yeah, it was actually developed by some psychologists that have done brain research.
Okay, that's Mark's game Zondel. You can close that out, and let's go back to our home page again. And let's do another one. Every person can do this one because I like to do everybody involved. It's a takeoff. It's similar. It's called Kahoot. So if you can click on Kahoot, the top one, and I'll click on the bottom one. So are you with me on Kahoot? And then I gotta log in. You guys don't need to log in yet. I need to log in.
We're in cahoots with you.
You're in cahoots with me, brother Perry. Password is. Okay, I'm signing in. So here's my Kahoots. I have an account. It's a free one. I have 2 different Kahoots up here. I gave this one on Saturday. Let's do the BYU Symposium. For me, I'm just going to say play. So it's pretty fast as a teacher once you have it set up. And then you have different ones if you want to randomize the questions or the answers or the instructions or have music, whatnot. So I'm launching it. It's getting ready. You can play it on your tablet, your phone, whatever they have. It's connecting in right now. Okay, you have the PIN number, right? So enter the PIN number. Can you hear the music? It's better with the big speakers, and then the teacher from the next classroom comes over and says, hey.
Yeah, it's individual.
Okay, then you should be putting your name. Did you type in your name, what you're going to be called?
Go back there, I guess.
Oh, there's ZZY and Juan. J-Rad, Martha, the Beast.
Juan.
The Sphinx. Only Martha uses her real name. The rest of these guys know how to be anonymous.
Wait, that
online.
nickname is taken. I forgot it.
Is that what it says? That
1, 2,
nickname
3,
you
4, 5, 6.
I'm Martha.
I was saying,
We got 2 people down there. Okay, pin number cushion.
Wait, need one more. Wait, one more.
We need one more, huh?
Yo, mama.
Joe Mama.
Joe boy. Okay, we're ready to start now. So here we go. We're starting up, and this 5 questions. Wow, this is big.
Juan would not be a pleasure.
Okay, I wrote a book,
Which
gave a
Juan are you?
presentation. Who is this guy? This is where you have to be in the same room because the
5,
answers are up here.
4,
It's
3,
counting down, so you got to choose your answer fast.
1.
Yay.
Time is up.
Isn't a very good picture.
So it's based off the time, how
Yeah.
quickly you respond?
Yeah.
So only how many people
The
got
faster
the
you respond,
points?
the higher your score.
Well, if you didn't choose your answer fast enough, then you didn't get any. So looks like this one got it. Okay, we go next. So Pincushion won because they were the fastest.
Don't worry, we'll take you out.
Okay, are you ready for the next question? We're coming up right here. Here we go.
Okay.
Ken Bain authored the book. What the best? And there's little music playing. 5, 6, 4. Oh, answers. Okay. Hey, where did it
You
go?
lost your screen?
Oh, I got it wrong.
Okay, there we go.
College teachers do.
The Beast is in first place.
Oh, beast.
Moving right along. Who organized the 2nd Annual Teaching Symposium? 10 seconds. Here we go. So now, we didn't use the whole time, right? Because everybody answered. So this keeps moving like fast if you want it. And you could have discussion in between if you really wanted. Oh, the Beast is on top.
Gosh, 2,600.
Martha, you're not even on the
I'm in
board.
6th place.
Does it
and I got
randomize
right.
your questions for you?
I only got 100 points. I'm not doing that.
All students at BYU have
Of course, they have a day to go to
7 one more person needs to answer. Time is up.
What did you put, the beach?
Here we go.
How do you know
Beast
that?
is still on.
I'm in fifth. Woohoo! I moved up.
How do we know that
Oh,
they
Mark
all
is
have
on the
access to
board
that?
now.
That's what they're supposed to, but how do we know they actually do?
That they what?
They really have access to stuff like that?
You can check out a laptop.
Oh,
laptop, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta talk about that question.
Okay, next. Come on.
They just want to play.
Martha's competitive nature is
This is the last question.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Where's the Saturday's workshop will be given by.
Trying to.
I put Mark.
You put me.
Why
I
not?
chose Mark too, and then I was like.
And the beast brings home the prize. Who's the beast?
Oh, yeah.
You are, Dan? No, you're not. You got the beach one wrong.
No, it's
Jim is?
No, it's me.
Oh.
No, it's Jim. I just-
Okay, there's one more part of this. It says feedback and results. Was this fun? Rated on the fun scale and the learning scale, and recommended. And how are you feeling today? Nobody had fun?
I don't know. I didn't see a choice for that. Oh. Oh, fun.
Is there a star thing or something? Oh, no, we have a 5. Oh, some people down. Oh, once you rate it, it won't let you go back and
Yeah,
change
well,
it.
well,
Feedback. Hold on. Oh, I see. There's a fun.
Oh, look, there's somebody that's not happy. Oh, so sad. So sad.
We've got a troll among us.
That's because they didn't win.
That's because they didn't win. Okay. So this is another game you can play, a different version. Instead of clickers or things like that, you can go through.
Well, we don't even have access to clickers here, right? Or
I
what?
know, that's why.
This is awesome.
Yeah, this would be, and they can do it on their cell phones. It's just internet based. So
And you have people doing it on their cell phones. I mean, are their cell phones a lot slower? Are they going to be?
I don't know. I've never played it in my class.
Oh, you never played this in your class?
Well, I just got an email telling me about this game. I said, I'm doing a presentation. I didn't see it fit.
Does anybody
Just
use this
in
stuff?
time teaching, JITT.
Perry and I played. We both sat in our offices and played.
Yeah.
Who won?
But you have to see the screen. How'd you manage to do
No, actually, we didn't play this
No,
one.
we didn't play this
We
one.
didn't do this one.
No, yeah. But we
we
did
did
this
everything
in
else.
Hawaii TESOL, like
Except for
on
this one.
Saturday we had a conference and I had, 15 people playing it right there.
On this game, there's such a thing like with your English language learners. Obviously, if they're reading it and fluent English speakers are like, I got this and I know it's the beat, Paul Quinn.
Yeah.
How does timing on play out?
Challenge
With speakers?
Well, if they're prepared for class,
Yeah.
Much lower time.
Yeah. I think
even though
the
it's
time
second
range-
language, once they get fluent, I mean, it goes into fluency. And life is not fair, right? Okay, And even native speakers.
I'll quote you on that one.
Now, okay, so-
Can I just interject something there, though? But one of the things language learners have to develop is fluency. And the way you develop fluency is by using things they already know with time pressure.
Okay.
So if you did this based on a homework reading assignment, then this would build fluency.
Excellent. Cool. That's very cool.
You can adjust the time too. I did 10 seconds instead of 1.
Yeah.
Can you adjust whose scores get seen? Because I mean, if
No.
Joe, whatever's on the bottom all the time, is that going to have a negative effect on this person's?
Well, you know how they just.
Because everybody's a winner, Dan.
Can you?
Really?
Can you show us the results?
In life.
Down the results.
Except for Georgia Tech Spencer.
Up there.
Download
Yeah.
results. Well, that says download. Maybe. Is it?
No,
Oh,
yeah,
it's going to the error.
Oh, this is only the top 5, huh?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that gives us everybody, and it shows us.
Joe Boy. Joe Boy.
Man, this was bad.
It's their internet.
They were
connection.
copying each other.
Yeah, I've never hit this button yet. That's interesting.
Computers never prosper, see?
The ratings tab, can we see that right here?
Oh, we gotta
We
go
can
back
explore this later.
to the radio.
No, it's already there. It's
Oh,
already
yeah,
there.
that's just like go back.
Yeah, just like this one. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
is that why you put yours out? Is that why you put yours out?
Excel tab.
Okay, yeah, the Excel spreadsheet has a lot of good data as well.
Yeah, okay, yeah, and you can import that into your gradebook or
Click
whatever.
down.
Yeah, what?
Oh, this one. Oh, that one.
Learning.
Oh, that one was it. Oh, I see. And then question 1, 2.
Wow.
I didn't even know that was there. It's making me learn so much.
Like an extra.
Learn as you go.
That's what I do every day.
So, okay, so we're looking at formative assessment, like getting feedback from your students as you're teaching, what's going on, are they understanding some of the concepts. Kahoot was really easy to put together for me. Zondel, when I made my Zondel, it was a little harder, but you can see the differences in the games. So, and you might want to mix it up so they're not all the same. So here's a shared whiteboard. This is free. I don't know why you'd ever want to do a shared whiteboard. So click on the second one. Yeah, the first one just takes you to just like the basic tab or whatever. So here's my name. But you guys, oh dang, what's that mean?
I don't like you.
Why doesn't it like me? I'm gonna be called Jim because that's my other name. Now I'm in. Are you in with me? Okay, so.
Aaron's in.
So just the first tab, it's just simply launch the classroom, and then once you launch the classroom, it's right here. I just copied this right here and put it in Canvas so that everybody could join us. So you can add different pages on this if you want. Down over here in the right-hand corner, you can click to the next page if you want, and you can upload a file of a picture, real easy if you have a picture. There's upload files, and you can do different things. So I'm on page 2 here, things like that.
Hold on a second, we're trying to draw some stuff.
Oh, or you can go on to page 3 if you want. So if page 1 is too crowded with everybody trying to draw something on page 1, you can go to page 3. I've never used this in my class, but it's in my toolbox. If I'm going through and I need something like a whiteboard and somebody to draw or share, it's in my toolbox. Pretty
Well,
easy.
you know, they have these, I can't remember what they're called, where you draw on the board, or on a tablet or something, and then it shows up here.
Yeah.
Right? That could be extremely effective, so that people could take notes from
Did you
the
do
blackboard.
that on iPad?
Well, I've never gotten to do that. It was Dan Googler who did that.
Oh, Dan.
And
See, yeah, we don't do so much drawing.
yeah,
but other
in
disciplines
chemistry you do a lot though, right? So,
drawing.
but the problem is always, well, I don't know how you would actually have the drawing hand, because I can't use a mouse effectively enough. But
Yeah, unless you have like a stylus on your
Right.
computer, then you can draw easier. And then everybody would see it, and then you could just go to the next page or.
those touch computers can respond to
So
stuff.
who's the guy with the guitar, Wave?
No, that's not Rafe, that's, his,
You have to draw molecules,
he,
right?
Accordion Wolf is what he goes by on
Start
Facebook
thinking.
now.
I usually it's just on the whiteboard and they copy it down, they miss it then.
Well, I don't know,
So if it's stored somewhere, I don't know.
just what was on my iPad.
Yeah, then everybody could save it.
I guess I'm frozen up, who knows what's going
Yeah,
on.
that's a good idea.
Life is good. Okay, that was drawing. To end our session in 1 minute, we got one last thing to do. Why am I crashing like this?
Because you need sugar.
Don't ask again. Okay, there's a quiz at the end of this canvas right here.
You have to launch it before it goes to work.
What's the access code?
The access code is deep, small letters. If you could take the quiz at the end of the class, the access code is
What is it?
deep, deep, D-E-E-P.
All lowercase?
All lowercase,
Like deep learning?
like deep learning.
Wow.
Quiz.
That's deep.
That's deep. Deep is so a lot of times I have like my quizzes in class or things like that. I don't have to gather papers. I have a timer on it, so look at the timer. And for me, I'll turn off the projector sometimes, and I can monitor this. So I can see Matthew Bowen. You know, I won't have this many students, but I can see Matthew Bowen is down to 1 minute and 39 seconds left. Go Matt.
Total flop on.
Martha has 128 left. Oh, there's so many people on this one. Aaron Curtis, 1 minute left.
Hold on. Going to retire because it's been way too fast for me.
Someday I can retire.
Oh, I gotta go
chop this up and put like a Word document.
Oh, apparently there's correct answers. I didn't realize.
Wait, we gotta go back and look at Aaron's score now.
It's on there.
Oh, good, I got just
I
one
tried to answer a question, but it didn't go. I guess I missed the box. Alright.
Matt Bowen, 6 points. Is it out of 6?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Marcus, oh,
You're
Marcus,
going to retire.
5.
I was trying to get them all
Hey,
wrong,
Joe
but
says
there was
it's
one
not
thing
fair
that
because he
I
is going to retire.
Yeah, life is not fair.
Those of us who didn't get 6 were deep learners rather than strategic learners.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, but this way, you know, like if you're passing out the papers, it takes time to gather it. You know, like, give me your paper, and they're like, I'm not done yet. But if you do a time quiz, you know, they're done. And I pulled up, you know, to moderate the quiz. To get here wasn't that hard. It was just on the site. It says moderate quiz. And so generally, I don't have this many people, like 600 in my class, but this would be like my class. They would all be there, and I can moderate. I can turn off the projector.
Show the quiz statistics too.
Yeah, I'm not.
So you're presenting this as an alternative to those other 2 games, kind of thing. Is that what you're?
Yeah. Well, no. This is a quiz that if you use Canvas, it goes straight into your grade book.
Yeah, can I just tell you how Perry's used it before in his class? I've seen. So he gets students to come in, and this is the first thing they did. He said, okay, open up your laptop, start class. Okay, you got, and I don't remember how much time it is, but it wasn't much. It was like, you got 5 minutes to get the quiz done, and it was a quiz on homework. So everybody's pulling out the laptop, logging into Canvas, and they're like going, answering the question of the quiz. And he's got this up, so you can see how much time everybody's got. And you actually set the time, there was a time limit. They had to finish it by like 10:05 or something.
Yeah, you can do that when you set up your quiz. You can say, you know, you got to finish it before 10:05. You got to show up to class to get the password, so they can't take it before.
Yeah.
You know, I did that for a while. I forgot, but I had a guy who was taking the quiz for like 3 other people.
Oh, so he knew their passwords.
He knew their passwords. He got the thing, and so.
Well, that's where you're moderating. And you're like, hey, they're not here.
Yeah, I'm not very good at having knowing all 60 people are there.
Yeah, I have 60. I don't have that problem yet. I only have 24, the biggest.
Well, I wouldn't.
Sometimes 25. Okay, well, thanks. Time is up. I hope you learned something. Did you get on Facebook during the presentation?
No.
No.
There was an option to share.
Because that was our whole goal. Our whole goal
that?
is so that you'd be so engaged you wouldn't be on Facebook or Twitter.
This was engaging.
So, thanks for coming. Have a nice day, guys.